Last week, company executives, US investors, industry experts, and Australian representatives traded their summer sun for a snowy New York City, gathering at OTC Markets Group headquarters for Australia Investor Day. 8 presenting companies and a shared interest in building something that lasts, a real durable connection between Australian issuers and the US investment community. The format was hybrid. Live presentations from the OTC markets floor, live streamed to virtual attendees across the country, with one-on-one meetings running throughout the day between management teams and investors.
There's a full house, there's a lot of questions and answered, significant amount of engagement from investors here. It's really, really important for us to be getting out here, knocking on doors and sharing our stories with this very large and growing investor base. So very, very timely for us to be out here sharing this story in New York with US investors.
The companies presenting span some of the most strategically relevant sectors in today's market. Rare earths, uranium, copper, helium, medical devices, materials and technologies at the center of the US supply chain conversation. For these executives, making the trip to New York wasn't just about visibility. It was about access to the deepest capital market in the world.
Being here in New York and being able to talk to investors face to face is critical so that those investors can get to know the company and get to trust us and understand what we're trying to do. We're committed to continuing to tell our story and to front up in the US market to support investors for the future journey of the company.
For investors looking to gain exposure to critical minerals and the energy transition, Australian companies trading on the OTC markets offer a direct, accessible entry point.
It's a great importance in terms of Australian companies crossing over to the US through the OTC or listing here independently, and the special alliance between the countries. And there's also an appetite from Australian investors for assets in the United States and to participate in the energy transition, the digital transformation, the expanding of our grid here, and everything that has to do with critical minerals, and with the understanding that mineral security is national security, and for that we need allies. And Australia and the US are strong allies.
We have over 100 companies from Australia that trade on our OTCQX and our OTCQB market, and it's a fantastic way for them to be able to connect with these investors. And over the past 2 years, there's been a huge upsurge with companies that are gotten more popular with US investors, especially in certain sectors like critical earths or rare minerals. And we really had a fantastic time with everybody today, had a great dialogue, we had a wonderful panel with great questions, and we really look forward to having this event in the future.
Thank you to everyone who joined us, in the room and online. See you next year.